Hey everyone, Hippygypsyreader here again with another daily tarot reading for November 11, 2022. Thank you so much for tuning back in over here to my YouTube channel. I appreciate all of you for being curious about today's energetic look. This, of course, is that extended reading for that mini reading that I post to my TikTok and then cross-post to Instagram and Facebook. So if you're here from any one of those platforms, I appreciate you and thank you so much for coming over. I'm so happy to have resonated and am excited to get to that extended here in just a second. And if you're already a YouTube subscriber, welcome back. Thank you all for your love, support, and if you're brand new, welcome. My name is Cody. I'm the Hippygypsyreader, and I am brand new to the tarot reading online circuit, but I have been doing this for years, and I have been called to the metaphysical for my entire life. So I'm so happy to be finally on my path, and thank you all so much for being here to be a part of my growth. So if you like the vibe, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. I appreciate that. All of your connectivity, all of our interaction helps me to attune to your energy so I'm able to better hone in and offer you some sort of guidance and clarity. And if it really doesn't resonate with you, please don't try and force anything into your world. That is not for you, okay? So if anything doesn't fit, please just throw it out. All right, so these are for the general collective. So I'm going to try and attune and get as much of a story out as I possibly can for as many of you as I can, okay? If it happens to be your birthday today on November 11th, happy birthday. I hope you have a beautiful Friday birthday. 11/11 portal today, okay, everybody? So get to your manifestations, get to things that you are trying to achieve in your life, and really kind of maybe put pen to paper and make a list. Hone in, kind of focus on what you're trying to work towards. That 11/11 portal is open today, so go ahead and try and draw in and manifest with that energy. We are going to get started here in just a second. If you're curious about that mini reading and how these cards got on the table, my initial reaction, that is a quick 3-minute video. Those are 3 different links in the description box attached to this video. Feel free to help yourself. That'll show you all that information. And while you're over there, if you like the vibe, go ahead and hit that follow button. And again, that's more energetic connectivity that we happen to interact with. I'm also posting all the time about celestial events going on. There's a lot that's been going on lately, and there's a lot always going on. I mean, it's the galaxies, it's the universe. Things are always going on, right? So I do try to post as much as I can obtain to help keep you guys up to date on what's going on and how to probably best, hopefully to best handle that energy, right? So like if Mercury retrograde is going on, just try and really be calm, stay centered in your peace and in your balance, as that's going to be a time when you're going to have trouble communicating. When Mars is in retrograde, as it is right now, then that brings forth a lot of chaotic energy, especially for some signs, and it depends on your placements in your natal chart. But anyway, so all that information is over there. Before I go off on some sort of labyrinth, feel free to help yourself. I also do daily affirmations, and those mini readings are there as well. So all kinds of helpful stuff. I hope y'all check it out. If you don't, or not interested and are just not at all worried about any of that, don't worry. I will go back over everything here right now. Okay, second day in a row I've pulled the the Three of Swords for heartbreak and loss. Second day in a row, this card is for the overall energy, okay? So we definitely have something that has given us a lot of reason to have sadness and some sort of lost feeling, right? We have information, truth, knowledge, something that has cut us emotionally pretty deeply. So we are still lingering in that heartbreak energy. We have the Tower card with disruption showing up. We have the Six of Wands, victory and success. And then we have the Five of Pentacles, talking about material and financial changes. So I absolutely feel like there is some sort of breakup that has happened. There's some sort of separation, possibly. This could be some sort of loss that you are experiencing right now for some of you. And again, we're going to take what does resonate, but there is definitely that lingering feeling happening here. When the Tower card comes in, it tells us there is chaos and there's an upheaval. There is a lot of disruption, right? So we have something completely, totally tearing down so that we can start over. When that Tower card comes up, it tells us about disruption, chaos, turmoil, things totally flattening out, right? That's about things being ripped out from underneath us. But when that happens, we've already built a tower, right? So we had something that could be torn down. So now we know how to better build our tower. So it's not always bad when something gets torn down, because we can build it stronger. We can build it how we want it this time. Everything will be better placed. So we do have that information moving into the Tower card energy. So fear not for any kind of disruption, chaos, upheaval energy, because it is a chance to rebuild. You always have to be forward thinking, especially when faced with any kind of adversity, right? Having to do with this major transformative type of chaos ensuing here with the Tower card, because that is in the major arcana for us. So it is transformative. We do have victory and success showing up with the Six of Wands. So there is a lot of achievement and could be getting a lot of recognition as well. Could be a lot of people looking at you at this time and you're having a lot of victory and success, possibly with how you're handling everything because of this lingering heartbreak and this Tower coming down. It seems like maybe you are absolutely achieving a lot of abilities to be able to hold your ground, stand firm, and to be able to push ahead. You're having victory and success. You're experiencing some financial and material changes also with that Five of Pentacles coming out for some of you. I feel like this is a breakup card for some of you, and for others this is about things shifting materially, financially for you guys. So this is also the possibility for feeling pushed aside or a little bit left out in the cold. I don't know if any of you have felt that cold snap. It is very chilly here. I love it. Seasons change. I'm excited. And then we have the Sun card at the bottom of the deck. So our advice coming out from the bottom of the deck here is talking about healing, right? We have a clarity. We're having a very optimistic and joyful approach to any kind of advancement. And that through your healing, there's a lot of communication coming in. Could be a lot of emails, phone calls, text messages, what have you, and you are being called to be emotionally mature. This is somebody who's very emotionally grounded. See all the chaos and disruption happening around you, yet you sit calm, steady, and ready, right? With that King of Cups showing up. There's a burden that's being carried here, but you are close to completion. This is about perseverance and pushing on ahead and being able to carry the load. This is also a possibility for some of you of being overworked. So do watch that energy. We do have the wishes fulfillment coming in. Nine of Cups tells us that we are emotionally fulfilled and we have our wishes being granted. Here comes the Emperor. Could be dealing with an Aries, talking about having a lot of stability, loyalty. This could be a little bit of a father figure type of energy, right? That's the King of all kings. Under that, we have the King of Pentacles, so manifesting authority. And this could be somebody with a plan, right? That could be coming in, have a lot of strength and courage and bravery being called upon you. Here's that Five of Cups talking about sadness and a loss. We do have a major decision here with that Choices card, right? With that Lovers card showing up. Could be dealing with a Gemini. So this is a major decision or a choice. This is also about soulmates and a divine partnership, all of that. But this is also, there is Adam, there's Eve, and there is that snake, right? That snake is the choice. So somebody could be called to choose. There again, victory and success. Six of Wands showing up once more. We're using our head over our heart with that Queen of Swords showing up. So I do feel like with this emotional maturity coming in, you are having a lot of positivity and optimism moving forward. Here at the bottom of this deck, we're showing the Sacrifice card, telling us that the Hanged Man is coming in, telling us that there's a holding pattern happening. The Devil card showing up here. This could be a Pisces, but this is you being called to look at things from a different perspective possibly, or things are being stalled out. You're in a waiting period. There are temptations about, right? We could be dealing with addictions, temptations, cheating, depression for some of you, for that Devil card. I do feel like when the Three of Swords has come out 2 days in a row, that could quite possibly be dealing towards the sadness of the Devil's side card, not so much the addiction of something that we can't let go of. That's for some of you, but that has to do with that Three of Swords energy is what I'm picking up on. For others of you, it is that third party choice, right? Those are addictions and temptations. Those are the decisions that we're having to weigh against, and that could be something that causes heartbreak for some of you, right? You may be having a tough time letting go of something. Somebody else may be having a tough time watching someone else struggle, and this is heartbreaking to watch a loved one have issues with any kinds of addictions, temptations, okay? For others, we do have that karmic lessons card coming in with the Wheel of Fortune. So we are absolutely looking at good luck, karmic lessons, things turning in our favor. We're being called to use spiritual strength. We have the Nine of Wands showing up, telling us that we are very guarded. We're very, see the Nine of Wands, we have the Ten of Wands over here. So this is about perseverance and pushing through. This is about being close to the end, and that is about a completion, being completed with this work. But this is about that wounded warrior. So being called to use your spiritual strength to be able to build up your boundaries and push ahead, and you're ready for whatever. Pushing ahead, having a lot of success in doing so, has that moving on card with the Six of Swords. So we've taken all that information that we've learned and we're pushing ahead and to a healing energy, right? the moon card under there, talking about illusions and secrets. Okay. And for others of you, that could be also strong Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy coming in. So we're going to some clarification. Let's look at the Tower, Six of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and then the Three of Swords. Interestingly enough, we have major arcana clarifying or going off in advice for transformation, but we only have one major arcana in the main turnover having to do with an upheaval, tearing something down so that we can rebuild, right? So that's something that kind of popped out at me here real quick. Tell me about this Tower card, please. Whoa. That went nuts. Three of Cups. It almost flipped over and then it flipped back up. That's about casual dating. When it does flip over, that is that affairs, cheater energy. Tell me about this Tower card, please. King of Cups again. Tell me about this Tower card. Again, with this emotional maturity, right? With that Tower card. So the Ace of Swords wanted to flip, and then we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, there's that Nine of Wands again. Spiritual strength, persistence, resilience. We do have communication coming through with that Ace of Swords, so it absolutely does have some sort of breakthrough happening, some sort of, again, victory. We could have some reason to celebrate in our emotional maturity, being able to handle the disruption of the Tower card showing up. Tell me about this Six of Wands, please. Wow. Nine of Pentacles, Page of Cups. So we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. That flipped immediately. Let me show you these. Okay, Ace of Swords, right? Nine of Wands. King of Cups. Three of Cups. All right. Sorry about that. Tell me about the Six of Wands. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. Eight to the Nine of Pentacles with the Page of Cups, right? So we do have a possible apology coming through. There could be some sort of happy news. Could be an admirer. Somebody has a crush on you. But I do feel like you're more focused on having your victory and success in your workplace, in your independence. Your financial stability is kind of the main focus right now, and basically learning new skill sets here with that Eight of Pentacles showing up. This is about having a lot of high standards and having total concentration here. We are committed, we're confident, we're learning. Emperor, or excuse me, the Hierophant. The Hierophant is coming out. They look so alike. The Hierophant's coming out on top of the Five of Pentacles, having to do with commitment, sharing of knowledge, right? Ace of Pentacles. So we are definitely working on our abundance. I do feel like that's kind of the main focus here. The Fool card. So we have a new beginning coming in. There's the Ace of Pentacles, and here comes the Hierophant. So this is about lessons being learned. You could be learning lessons, and it's a new offer that's coming in for you abundantly financially, and you're kind of having to start over. So that is a shift in your money whenever we are starting something new. And absolutely with that Fool card coming in, this is about taking a leap of faith and about starting something over. You have a lot of possibilities and thoughtfulness coming in. Tell me about that Three of Swords. Justice card coming out, talking about karmic justice, right? Those karmic scales are being balanced. That's also about a truth. We have a life lesson that has come in for us that is, again, transformative, as that's major arcana, okay? So it's something pretty big. For some of you, it could be a lawsuit, a possible legal dispute. Tell me about this Three of Swords. Tell me about this Three of Swords, please. Three of Swords. On top of the Three of Swords. Heartbreak, loss. Wow, it went through this deck a lot. And then it just kind of flopped that out. So that is, okay, the Three of Swords again. And that is trauma, unhappiness, sorrow, loss. This has to do with this karmic justice. Has to do with this life lesson, this cause and effect type of energy here. Something caused a lot of heartbreak here. Five of Wands. Could have been put in competition. Could be, this is about fighting, battles, tempered aggression. Lots of clash here. Let's stop doing that. Five of Cups, bottom of the deck. Sadness, loss. Okay. So we are definitely suffering something that needs to be healed. And I feel like you're just kind of turning a blind eye to everything else, taking stock of being more into your friends and focusing on your emotional healing is what I'm looking at here. You're kind of put your boundaries up as far as anything else goes, and you're just more focused on being clear in your communication, having to do with what you're doing as far as rebuilding and restructuring, okay? I do feel like the Six of Wands gives you a lot of victory and success, feelings of victory and success having to do with you building up your financial independence and your financial well-being. You have a lot of ambition towards your achievements, towards being productive, and you feel like this is, with this Page of Cups coming in, I feel like that's just kind of you feeling all giddy and new about some sort of beginning. It's kind of like a childlike excitement towards something where you kind of, I'm going to emotionally invest in something and I'm excited, you know, kind of feeling there. Yeah, I definitely feel like that's what that is. And then with the Five of Pentacles telling us that there is a commitment to a new opportunity and there is a new beginning coming in, but this is absolutely going to bring you some sort of financial shift here. I will tell you, we have the Five of Wands, we have the Five of Pentacles, and here comes the Five of Cups. And I had almost said the Five of Cups earlier, and here it is. So our advice is telling us about some feelings of isolation, loneliness, and we're focusing on the loss. We're very disappointed. You know, we do have things going for us and things are going to be okay. But at this time, it feels like the loss is more of the focus. And that is a call for you to kind of look at that. Seven of Wands has you standing up for your beliefs. Okay. You're kind of feeling a bit more protective. You could be feeling like you're under attack because of things that you've recently gone through, but here comes the Nine of Pentacles again. Nine of Pentacles tells us that we have put our foot down and we're going to work. We're just going to focus on doing a lot of hard work. We're going to get back to nature. We're going to complete what we probably started before, and we're going to come back to it. For some of you, for others of you, that is about being very protective and cautious, but that's hard work. That's somebody who's going to work hard. And with all these pentacles and running from the heartbreak kind of energy is what I'm getting here. It just feels like that's something you're not really going to focus on because you're more focused on being more stable and building up a firm foundation to go towards. Page of Swords tells us that we have some information coming in. This could be somebody, could be coming in with some petty gossip. For some of you, trying to talk to you about things. Somebody could be looking into what you're up to with a stalker spy card is another possibility. This could be you looking into somebody else to see what they're up to. For some of you, again, take it as it resonates. Here's the Tower again. Wheel of Fortune, the Tower. Six of Wands for the third time. So we still have victory and success. It's coming. But there's absolutely this energy. And look at this. I'm dead. Oh my God, this is so funny. They do this to me all the time. You guys know. You'll see my readings. Y'all see my readings. Here we go. Look at it. We have Tower. And we have the Six of Wands. We have the Tower. We have the Six of Wands. They came out next to each other a couple of times. So I do absolutely feel like this victory and success is going to be from this upheaval. You're going to have victory and success. I feel like this could be about you transmuting that energy into great success if you can figure out how to heal it. If you can figure out how to heal the pain that is lingering, and absolutely that is the focus with the Sun card blaring at me right here. This card is absolutely about healing. So is the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is about healing. Okay. So we definitely have that energy up here, but I'm looking at this Tower to the So this information has come in, you're finding out things and you're figuring some things out. There's a cycle of lies coming through. There's a lot. You could be figuring out that somebody's receiving some karma. You could be receiving information about some unexpected events for some of you, but there's definitely a lot of good luck and wheels turning in your favor. For others of you, this is about soulmates. But then the Tower with the Six of Wands tells me that we have this inevitability of this Tower happening is not avoidable. Okay. There is going to be a disruption, an upheaval that's going to happen. But through that rebuilding is going to be where you find your victory and your success, okay? That's going to bring you forward to have some sort of confidence. You could be getting a lot of attention from this, which is going to bring you a lot of abilities to be able to receive good news. This is going to bring in rewards. This is going to bring in recognition. Ultimately, with the Six of Wands coming up 3 times, that is victory and success. Absolutely, that is victory and success coming in for us here. It's unavoidable. It is here. It is here. It is here. And when the Three of Swords is up here 3 times, we still have this energy here, okay? Because yes, we do go through things, and yes, we do have to process energies and be able to use those lessons to help us in our future. But this is absolutely where you're going to have the best victory and success, okay? Through your healing journey, right? We have the Queen of Wands coming in, which tells us that we are feeling more independent, we're feeling more passionate, we're feeling more outgoing, we're feeling confident. We have all of this energy coming in after the Six of Wands, so we're feeling a lot more in our power from this energy, which is bringing us Ten of Cups. 10 of Cups. I'm going to drop the mic right there. 10 of Cups tells us that we have our dreams coming true. We have ultimate complete happiness, absolute fulfillment. This is the things dreams are made of. Okay, so that is coming in, and that comes through your confidence and independence after having the victory and success of accepting this upheaval, because it is going to be a good karmic justice coming in. Okay. That is a beautiful message, especially ending with the 10 of Cups. Yes, and that didn't take too long to get there. As I don't think it will. I don't think it'll take you long at all. I just feel like there is an understanding that you need to probably process things. And like I said at the beginning of the reading, there's so many celestial events going on lately that how can you not have disruption and being able to process things in a clear manner unless you're really focused on that. And if you don't know what's going on around you and you just feel like you can't process things, always look to the skies and see what's going on. Where is your energy going? Okay, we are what? How much percentage water are we? Like 80% water, and the oceans are affected by the moon. You wouldn't think that the moon affects us too. Absolutely it does. Look at this, chaos and conflict. With the Tower coming out here several times, I just plucked out chaos and conflict. So we have to deal with this and then clean it up. Look at it. Just look at it. Clean it up, baby. We got a message in the bottle coming out the bottom of the deck, okay? Message in the bottle tells us to look out for these signs, these omens, butterflies, sky being a color, some sort of omen, some sort of message, some sort of, I'll get to that. But yeah, definitely something is being delivered to you from your spirit guides, and it's asking you to pay attention. Okay, we have chaos and conflict came out first, number 33. Let's go there. Did it take me? No, it took me to the last one, number 15. 33. Chaos and conflict, okay? Opposing forces come together to create turbulent atmosphere, but consider the value of chaos that serves you well as you become inured by it. Scattered to the winds, you leave behind the parts of yourself you no longer need and disperse seeds to reinvent yourself anew. Wasn't I saying that? Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its essence is also internal, projected outward and causing disarray. You may find yourself at a cross purpose with someone else, facing a storm you feel you can't control. Yet every storm passes, and chaos leads to reordering of things. Conflict provides a way to see more than one side of a situation. Look upon this as just a moment in time when you may need to take a shelter and step away from the fray. Don't be too eager to fight. This is a time to understand rather than to be understood. Okay. This is telling you to kind of pull back, open up your mind, pause for a moment and take it all in. And this will really allow you to see things as they are versus the chaos and disruption that you currently could be just experiencing, which can be all-consuming. That can be something that can totally knock you off kilter, so you're not able to really kind of function or see straight. This is telling you that when things are going in this energy, you have to pull back, center yourself, go slow, look at it for what it is, right? This is a time to understand rather than to be understood, okay? Let's move on to clean it up. Number 21. Ever feel so bogged down with emotional gunk that you can't think straight? Could it be you're surrounded by physical clutter in your home also? Too much work? Overwhelmed? Time to clean house. Every item out of place natters away at you. Every unresolved resentment, every comparison to others that leads to some sense of lack takes up energetic space. Every unpaid bill just adds up to unnecessary feeling of being overwhelmed. Now is the time to free yourself by energetically cleaning house. Just do it. Make room for the miracles that are lining up for you, okay? So this is telling us that until you get these things off your plate, we cannot add to the plate, right? And so you are going to be stuck in an energy if things are not handled. So we have to go ahead and make a list, get things in order, and start building ourselves to be in a state of being able to push ahead, okay? So take time to clear off things from your past so that you can push ahead and start to work on your future. So that's about untying ourselves from these tethers, right, that anchor us to our past. We cannot move to the future if we're tethered and anchored to the past, right? And there are things that cause us to not be able to see these things clearly. So your spirit guides are calling for you to kind of clean it up a little bit, okay? 15, message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them. When you believe you will receive them. And when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens, right? They may come to you as a bird flying by, a logo on a truck, and a song on the radio. Expect confirmation that you're pointed in the right direction. Keep your ears open, for someone might just say the right thing that will give you the answer to your query. Today's message is this: Spirit hears you, and the reply is favorable. That reminds me of the Magic 8 Ball. The reply is favorable. Absolutely, if you open your mind to be more aware of your surroundings and be more in the moment, I believe that these messages are going to open up and you're going to get the answers to things that are kind of bogging you down or keeping you from being able to see things. That is exactly where this hangman energy is coming from, right? Look at things from a different perspective. Okay, hangman energy showing up for us there. Right on. Cool messages. I love when they do that. They just line right up with the reading. That's so cool. Okay. All right. Pull a few from your future higher self. These are from your future self, or your future higher self. This is our consciousness and connectivity self, whom you need to meditate to get to talk to, right? It's about receiving downloads, opening your channel to receive those messages that are trying to come through your message in a bottle. Continue to make the most out of every open door, okay? Every single time we receive an opportunity or there's a door opened, make the most out of that opportunity. Seize every single possibility from that you possibly can, is what your future higher self is telling you. Don't stop living your life because of someone else. Okay? Never stop living your life because of someone else. Someone else does not give you the right to own how and the way you exist, okay? So don't give anyone that kind of power over you. You are your own narrator to your own story, right? A detour is available to you right now that can be a benefit. So your future higher self is telling you to look out again for these messages. A detour is available to you, and this will be a benefit to you. So be on the lookout for something like that. And then this one here tells us to travel as much as you can. This will add dimension to your life, okay? It's always a good idea to get away and to kind of pull back from your current surroundings so that you can have a fresh perspective. It also opens us up to opportunities that we will have never experienced before had we just stayed in our bubble, right? So travel as much as you can is what your future higher self is telling you. I pulled this one yesterday also, and I have shuffled these and I cut them weird. You have special gifts. Okay, so if you're seeing this 2 days in a row, I believe there's a definite message for you. You have special gifts. Never surrender to normal. Okay, so really kind of tone into those. I do believe you're going to get that through your connectivity. Listen, you have intuitive ideas that you really need to act upon. Your spirit guides, I feel like they want to talk to you. So you have got to meditate so you can have that connectivity. So you can start receiving these messages and these downloads. I feel like they absolutely want to give you a direction and information, but you have to quiet your mind and be still and be quiet, and you'll hear it, okay? You're going to make mistakes, and it's okay. Sometimes you learn by messing up, all right? Because it's about the journey. It's not about the end goal, and it's not about how perfectly you got there. That's bogus. That's not for anyone. We all will color and paint our stories to look less bumpy sometimes. You know, they call it makeup, and we do makeup stories so that we do appear better, we feel better about a situation, but don't be confused by the hype. You know how your situation goes, and you know what it takes to get somewhere, and you know that it's not always pretty. So definitely be okay with the mess ups and the screw ups because it happens. And these are lessons. These are things that we apply so that we can help others, so that we can help ourselves in the future. So definitely take that message from your future higher self. And I do feel like that was your message for today, collective. I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this helped and resonated. I am so appreciative of each and every single one of you. If you are so inclined, please like, share, comment, follow, subscribe, save. All that energetic connectivity helps me to attune, and I'm so appreciative. If you head on over to TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, I'm posting all the time on those other platforms as well. I post my mini readings. I'll start there. And then I'm also posting things about celestial events, daily affirmations, all kinds of fun goodies, funnies, tarot tips, good stuff. So head on over there. Give me a follow if you're so inclined. I appreciate that. If you check the description box attached to this video, that will give you information on how to get a hold of me for a personal reading. So these are more focused on your energy, and information as well on the decks that I like to use. I'm wishing you all love, light, abundance, and positive vibes. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'll see you soon. Have a great day.